I don't know about you, but I've got this thing about junk mail. It's sort of a love-hate thing. And I've also got this thing about Eros. Eros c'est la vie. And for a few weeks, one summer, I could become Eros. At least in my mind. Because I received a demographic survey. And while dwelling in this little desert town, someone cared enough to know what I'd like to buy, what I liked to apply to my body, how much money I made, what I'd like to eat. And they promised a kind of consumer paradise if I would respond to this query, or at least Eros should reply to this query. And so I cast my demographic information like a pebble into a pool to see what ripples would come back to me. And in that year, I received these great gestures that I would become wealthy. I would receive fabulous credit, wonderful low rates, of course, and incentives that could be sweet and tempting, and then also some healthy treats too, in this case some vitamins, and every now and then a good macho Omaha steak. But they knew that I loved cats and dogs, and in fact they inferred that because I loved these cats and dogs that I might have a family too, and that I would love nature. And there was always this pressing push for more information. And the most interesting character was Raylene Van Worth, the psychic criminologist. And she became worried about me because I hadn't replied to a previous letter, and stated that I was about to miss out on 72 days of good luck. But they knew things about me. They knew, because of my zip code, what I might be interested in. But again, they always wanted to know more, and so they'd ask. And of course I'd reply. And so they learned that I was an artist, or we were artists. And so they sent me film. And every now and then would send me things that I just wasn't interested in as well. But the fine art prints I adored, and so did Eros. And the gardening club membership, one day, perhaps when we had an apartment outside of the city we could indulge in, and use that membership card addressed to Miss Eros c'est la vie. And Eros allowed me to pun this pool of demographic data to see what would ripple back to me. And in that year, I received about 120 replies. And of course, you can play this game too. And I encourage you to do so.